I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. There is a trending news item. It is about the invasion of the Obasanjo library establishment, Olusegun Obasanjo Presidential Library establishment by 2 a.m. on Sunday by operatives of the EFCC, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. The management of the Presidential Library said that by 2 a.m., about 50 armed EFCC operatives invaded the premises of the Obasanjo Presidential Library during an activity or ceremony or event, and that there were security men on ground, policemen on ground, but that the EFCC, about 50 armed operatives, came there and started firing into the air, shooting into the air, and people scampered for safety, and that in the process people were injured, and that people were arrested. Some reports allege that 93 people were arrested and some cars and gadgets were confiscated. And the EFCC said that they had credible intelligence that internet fraudsters were holding an event there. My take. The EFCC is a creation of former President Olusegun Obasanjo. He created it. Number two, according to the report of Daily Trust of 14th September 2011, that the EFCC became an instrument of witch-hunting governors and politicians that opposed a third-term agenda by President Olusegun Obasanjo then. When this was happening, nobody talked. The nobody talked is in inverted commas. I know what I am saying. EFCC officials harassed judges and justices, broke into their homes at night, collected stuff. Nobody talked. It was normal. Oh, corrupt judges and all that. Corrupt justices. EFCC invaded Okorocha's house, and the man was screaming, "Kasongo, yeah. Kasongo, yeah, no help." Okay. They broke into his house. Nobody talked. Obasanjo did not say anything. EFCC invaded the house of a doctor in quotes somewhere, I think in Enugu or one place. And the man thought they were criminals and shot. And one of them was hit and lost his life. Obasanjo did not talk. EFCC carried Easy T to Ilorin, and he alleged that they extorted money from him. Obasanjo did not talk. EFCC carried very dark man from the premises of a bank. Obasanjo did not talk. And the list goes on and on. Now that Nigeria has affected Obasanjo, Obasanjo is threatening to take EFCC to court. Some of these things we say that we comment about might not happen to us, but Nigeria can happen to any person, anywhere, anytime, and anything that concerns you, and any person related to you. Now, if people like Obasanjo had spoken up, EFCC would have adopted a more tactical, strategic, and civil operative procedure, standard operative procedure. Not just busting into hotels, breaking into doors, dragging receptionists out, destroying things like has happened in several places. Obasanjo did not talk, did not say anything. He created EFCC. He did not say anything. Now that it has affected him, he wants to go to court. Let it be stated clearly that the EFCC has a right to enter anywhere at any time, but not anyhow. But not anyhow. Some of them really get sense. But not anyhow. So don't come and comment rubbish. I will whip you. To arrest people. Nobody should be above the law. If you bring a stick with insects into your house, a toad or lizard will come and eat the ants or insects. If a snake subsequently comes in to eat the toad or eat the lizard, don't complain that a toad invaded, a snake invaded your house. A place like the Olusegun Obasanjo Presidential Library is a national treasure, is something that should be revered. For a wild party, a ninth party to be going on where a library is situated, no matter how far it is no matter how the hotel is far from the library, is something very wrong. I have hotels close to me here. They play in their place. They disturb my sleep. I have churches close by here. They disturb my sleep. Play loud music. And somebody that went there wrote on Twitter that, X, that he got there, the place was too rowdy. And he had to go around 1:30 a.m., leave there around 1:30 a.m. A place like the Obasanjo Presidential Library should be presidential in selecting the activities that take place there. You don't expect the EFCC to have credible intelligence that there are potential criminals there or alleged criminals there, and they won't act. But what we are saying and stating here is that they should act in a way that they don't infringe on the rights of people and cause injuries, and if possibly, death. The EFCC must refine their standard operating procedures. Not like the way they went and carried very dark man from the bank. Not like the way they took Easy T to Ilorin. And they must not be seen to be shooting indiscriminately. In a country where there's so much tension, fear, and insecurity, there are better ways of achieving whatever they want to achieve. After all, the CIA, the IDF, they're able to achieve tactical operations without arousing too much noticeability. Now, 93 suspects were arrested. Several exotic cars were seized. But we want to appeal that these people should be screened as soon as possible, and innocent people and their properties be released. But Papa Obasanjo, sir, if any iniquity is taking place in this country, if any form of injustice is taking place in this country, even if it does not affect you, please speak up. We know you are old, but there are still more lands to conquer. That's what God told Joshua. He said, I know you are old and well stricken in age, but there are still lands to conquer. Sir, there are many problems we have in this country today. You and the previous leaders of this country are part of the problems, part of the creators of the problems. During your lifetime, please speak up. Speak up, even if it does not affect you. I am Dr. Charles Apoki. I have properties for sale. I have a webinar coming up on the 6th and on the 7th of September. It is tagged Cultivating and Harnessing Social Networks for Success. Most times, with only 4 phone calls, I get the results I want. You need to learn how we have cultivated, grown, and sustained these relationships that have blessed us. Number 2, we have books for sale in the UK, in Nigeria, and online. We have t-shirts and mugs and several things on sale online. We have another YouTube channel, Dr. Charles Apoki Extra. We have a podcast there. We review our books, Dr. Apoki's Reel. Subscribe to that channel and this channel. Follow us on Facebook. You will learn a lot. Send a message to +234, that's the Nigerian code, 80 21 21 92 62. Very simple. +234 80 21 21 92 62. God bless you.